Welcome back. Hope y'all like that fire intro. Man, game 5, man. 0-0 to see it series. We got an even series, man. Best of 3. Man, y'all been rocking with us for the last couple games, man. I ain't got to do too many introductions. I'm gonna do it anyway because my boys deserve it. First off, tonight we got my boy DJ, the other half of Good If It Goes Jam. My boy, what's the word? Shiny Chain, man. What's happening?
No, man, just chilling.
I ain't chill, man. And then we got my boy repping Duke once again. You know what I'm saying? My boy Shayne, aka Celtics at 6, aka if y'all following the Qwality Sports Twitter page, you know what I'm saying? We have some interesting tweets. So follow at Qwality Sports on Twitter. Shayne, I'm gonna give you some time tonight to just talk about what they might see on there. But Shayne, what's good with you, bro?
Hey, man, I'm just over here trying to dodge another Steph Curry God mode game for my bankroll.
Man, well, should have listened to me last game. I had Warriors money line. So before we get into any bets we got tonight, let's talk about game 5. So Shayne, I'm gonna start with you. Prediction for the night, what you want to see. Shout out to Modelo. I'm off Modelo's tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's Modelo time, fool. But we're gonna get into that. Shayne, tell me what you think tonight, bro. What's going on? What's happening tonight? What you see?
Look, man, I told you. I said before the series, the Celtics were going to win the series. I said on Friday's show before Game 4, I said even if Golden State wins tonight, I'm still confident in Boston to win the series, and that's where I'm at. I'm still there. I still stand by they're a better team. I think it's pretty clear that Golden State has the best player on the floor pretty much at all. It's as long as Steph Curry's on the floor, he is the best. That Game 4 performance was just absolutely absurd. There's nothing you could do about it. I mean, they threw at him whatever they could. It did not matter. And we knew like this is, if you're betting against, Golden State, you know that the possibility, the capability of Steph Curry doing what he did is always going to be there. Look, I've been bit by this guy before, and I'm going back to the well tonight. I'm on Boston plus 3.5, and I'm on Boston plus 140. I'm going to believe that they're going to make at least some sort of adjustment that can, you're not stopping Steph Curry, but they're going to have to force the ball out of his hands more. They just absolutely have to. They have to figure out a way to make somebody else beat you. And I think a well-coached, strong defensive team like Boston is going to. And I'm not saying Steph's not going to get his, but I just think that, look, man, Boston's offense down the stretch, too, they could not hit a three. They just kept settling, and they missed everything. I was right about the Jaylen Brown under, so I was able to hit that. I was wrong on Horford. I'm done with Al Horford. He's dead to me. But I was right on the Jaylen Brown under. I think he plays better tonight. I think Tatum plays better tonight. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I got a ton of confidence in it, but I'm on Boston both ways, spread and ML, and I think they win tonight.
So let me ask you this, because I think before Game 3 we talked about that Klay Thompson game. You said are we gonna get the Klay Thompson game? Game 3 he came out, and Klay, we know you listening, bro. Good luck in the game tonight. Obviously, he was listening before Game 3 also because he put up 25. And then other game, I think he had 18, 16, 18. Are we going to see Game 5 Klay? You got any fears about that? I heard you say they were going to shut down. Well, not shut down. You said they were going to try to give different looks to get the ball out of his hands. Does that mean we're going to see Game 5 Klay?
Well, look, who knows, man? Like he's a streaky shooter. He can get as hot as anybody in the league. He can go ice cold. I have no idea. What I do know is that the Celtics need to dodge, let's say it's a close game first half, right? They need to dodge that Warriors truck in the third quarter, which they've done to teams all playoffs at home. They haven't necessarily done that on the road, but at home, third quarter Warriors have been a problem. So, that I guess just overall as a team, that's concerning. I'm not really. It's hard to really just pick one guy besides Steph that you say I'm worried about him tonight. I'm not. I know Clay's capable of getting hot, but I'm not. He's not really highly efficient right now, and I kind of think that probably continues. So, I don't know. The Celtics really have to be? I mean, the defense really wasn't that bad. What are you going to do when Steph does that? Like that's going to happen when he's just burying everything. Like they need to be better offensively. Down the stretch, they were bad. That's in my opinion, that's what lost in the game. Not just Steph. That everybody was talking about Steph's game, and I get it, but Boston's offense just completely slowed down in the fourth quarter. And that, I mean, it's the finals, man. Like you can't afford long bad stretches of offensive play, or else you're just not going to win.
All right, DJ. Any thoughts, any rebuttals to Shayne? What's your prediction? Shayne, you on the record? Money line and Boston covering. Well, I saw that +4 FanDuel probably within like the last hour. I did see it at -3.5 today.
I got 3.5 -105.
Okay.
And then the money line +140.
Okay. Shayne, DJ, any rebuttals, any thoughts to Shayne, or what's your prediction tonight, bro?
I don't really trust nothing in this series. Like, I really don't trust like any trends, anything that we see, right? Because like third quarter Warriors, like they have been doing their thing, but then they'll give it up in the fourth. And then like Clay, like Shayne said, is really streaky. Same thing with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, like as far as like closing them out like in the fourth quarter. The last game, they started to do like a lot of ISO ball, and they kind of got them um, out of their flow. But for as far as tonight, I'm gonna go Warriors. I think the game gonna be closer, but I'm gonna go Warriors because they at home, and I expect for their role players to play better, and I expect for them to remember that they got beat at home in game one, and so they're going to like come out do what they do. But I think that they're gonna be able to like close it out in the fourth this time instead of like giving up runs and then not be able to score or not be able to score and not be able to move the ball well, which that was got them in trouble in game one when they lost. I do think that Steph is gonna get blitzed. Whenever they have like Al Horford out there, the Warriors pretty much go at him, and then the thing that's been getting them in trouble is that they'll drop. He'll drop instead of trying to like hedge, and because he don't want him to go past him. So what I think is gonna happen is they're gonna blitz stuff with two guys at least and say somebody else beat me because nobody else on the team has shown that they can consistently beat them. Their most consistent player has been like Andrew Wiggins outside of Steph, but he haven't had like a 25, 30 point game. If he have another 17, 18 point game, that's cool because let's say that they taking the ball out of Steph's hands. Now you need somebody else to get you 20, 25. And nobody else really haven't stepped up for Golden State. And so I think it's going to be a close game. Steph will have the ball less. It's going to be a lot of adjustments that's going to need to be made, especially like in the second half, because I think the Boston is going to play defense a little bit differently. And of course, role players play better at home. Jordan Poole's best game was game two at home. So it's room for improvement all on Golden State side as far as like other guys getting involved. And I think tonight they will. But am I like confident? No, because I really don't trust nothing that I see in this series. And everybody like pushing up like Jason Tatum, he was 7 for 24. And then Jaylen Brown will have like 20 points a half, and then he has 6 for the rest of the game or something like that. And so I don't know if they taking turns or what, but like neither one of them has like played 4 solid quarters.
Okay, I agree with that last part. And I want to go back to that Wiggins point you made. So for me, I got the Warriors winning. Um, I think this is gonna be the Andrew Wiggins game. Um, they hyped the hell out of his rebound in the last game. So I think he had 16 rebounds, and his career high before that was 11. And I saw it was like they were just teasing with him, like, bro, like how you only get 11 rebounds in a game like before this shit, like as a high. So I think if he keep looking to attack and get his attempts, I think he can have like a 25-point game. So I'm thinking I think his prop is 18 and a half. Shane, that sound about right?
Yeah, I thought I might have saw 17 and a half, but you might be right.
Clay is 19 and a half. I can see Wiggins going over that, and if he has a 25-point game, because like you said, DJ Steph will probably have the ball less because of whatever Ime crafts up for tonight. And the Celtics are a damn good defensive team too. That paint scoring has never been Golden State's, thing, but it's damn near non-existent when Robert Williams is in. Like he everywhere. And Robert Williams plays hurt every game, so I'm always scared of what his impact really gonna be because it's like dude is forever hurt. But I got Golden State. To your point, DJ, it's getting their home court back. They like I said, they're gonna get that back probably. So they get home quarterback, and now they're gonna use that shit to their advantage. And I think once again, Shane, if Boston wins tonight, it's damn near Reynolds rap. Like I don't see them losing in Boston, to clinch. So I know I said, I was in between. I was either Warriors at 7 or Celtics at 6. And it seemed like this is the definitive game to me. Because I don't see the Celtics coming back and winning. If there was like a game 7, I wouldn't see that happening. And I don't think the Warriors will run off 2 straight. Like I don't see either of them winning a clinching game and the other person a ring.
I'll say this series deserves game 7. You know what I'm saying? Like just the way it's kind of played out so far.
Yeah.
I think it would. I think it really would deserve a game 7, but we'll see.
Yeah, but nothing really has been consistent, a theme in the series other than Steph scoring, I would say, and then maybe like Robert Williams, like his impact. But when they start putting him in pick and rolls and start bringing him out away from the basket, yeah, like that's like one of the biggest adjustments that I've seen that they can take advantage of more because like he can't move. And so
he dropped too, just like you were saying about Horford. He dropped his ass too, and it's like not give Steph Curry a centimeter, let alone 3 feet.
Mm-hmm. And then that's what be happening. Like they'll drop him, and then Steph will get a couple of threes, or Robert Williams he'll drop, and then Steph Curry will get a couple of threes, and then they'll take him out, and then like that'd be part of like I guess like managing his situation as well as like just seeing like what the game is going on, and so like he drops. I would say probably like deeper than Horford because he can't move and because he don't want them to like try to like go like past him. But other than that, those two like themes is the only thing that I've seen that's been like consistent through the series is pretty much Steph scoring and Robert Williams impact.
Well, my boy Ola, shout out my boy Ola, aka Johnny Hustle, but we gonna keep that on the low. But he said Warriors need a pool party. And DJ, I was gonna mention pool because, like you said, Wiggins get his 17, 18, 19. And just lay an egg, drop 10 or 11. What was it? Was that game 1? He only had 11 points.
Who, Wiggins?
Yeah, I think that was like game 1, maybe. Yeah, one game he only had like 10 or 11 points. But anyway, if he gets his, Poole gonna have to step up. Poole averaged 18 through the playoffs up until this series. Yeah. And Shane, you talk about how bad he is defensively, and like that shit has impacted his offense either, because that's affected the minutes he's able to play. Because they go at his ass.
Yeah, but we know he can score, man. We know he's instant offense. He can go, he can put 10 on you just like that. And
true.
you know, that's the kind of thing at home. Like, that's the kind of player in a home game like this, in this setting, that has the, you know, real capability to put up points in bunches.
I'm about to find. I'm gonna find what Poole points it because I didn't look at Poole at all. Y'all know I was on that dream wave. Like, yeah, Poole can win Finals MVP if everything comes together. And clearly, that's not gonna be the case unless he had 350-point games or something. Which shit, I say stranger shit happen, but Jordan Poole points is at 11 and a half.
What for today?
Yeah.
No, I go over today, but that I don't necessarily know if that means that he's gonna have like a really good game. I could see him having like 13, 14 points. But then
Yeah.
if you got Wiggins with 18, Clay with 18, and then whatever you get from Steph, that'd be enough to win. But yeah, they do need him to step up and to, like, he don't got to be like he's not gonna be like a lockdown defender, but his effort on that end has to be, more attentive to what's going on, like,
Yeah.
because Steph is way smaller than him, and I've seen Steph compete. As I said like earlier, I don't see that same type of effort from Jordan Poole. Like, yeah, he'll get hot and then he'll be streaky, but like, yeah, with those type of streaky guys, like, if they shot ain't falling, like some of them, they either stop shooting and then don't do nothing else to impact the game, or you got guys that, they be like, all right, let me go to the hole or try to go to the line or try to, do other things to impact the game. But he one of those guys where if his streaky shot not falling, he not doing other stuff to like impact plays. Like, he had a couple of decent like assists where he actually made good plays, but overall, like, he he's not doing other things when his shot is not falling.
Yeah. Well, I think between him and Clay, one of them guys has to be at least average for them to win. Because Draymond is always a wild card. It seems like after every play that he involved in, if it doesn't go his way, he can damn near get a technical foul. And you're not depending on him much on offense anyway. But he does a lot of creating, and he in the way on offense. So he's just one of them guys, But like Poole and Clay, one of them has to. Because Wiggins gonna be there, I think. Like I said, I think tonight Wiggins gonna have a big game. So we're gonna see. You got, on the other end, I was looking at Derek White, which we haven't really talked about much on the podcast, and he's been doing a pretty good job. I think he had 11 and a half too. I think, and I don't know because I really haven't looked at the numbers, but it just be like feeling like when Derek White plays good, that's because Marcus Smart is not playing good. Like it's like that. White has a good game. Generally, I feel like him and Smart being on the court at the same time, like they be in each other way. Because White is a scoring first guard, and Smart forces himself to be a scoring first guard sometimes. So I don't know if you like Marcus Smart tonight, then I say stay away from Derek White and vice versa. That's kind of what I'm looking for tonight. Because I feel like White play good wherever, whether they on the road or at home. And I can pull up some stats to kind of see it, but he's one of them dudes. He just go out there and get it. Shout out to Coach Pop for instilling that medal.
Yeah, and then he also play if he's playing more, that means Smart is playing less, and so that means he's gonna have more opportunities to get his shots up and to get buckets. Because Boston not really like a selfish team. Like, I think that's one of the biggest things that their coach kind of like instilled in them is like, we got to move the ball, especially with a guy like Tatum, because like all these like Kobe guys are like guys that like, they like to pound the ball or whatever, and so like, yeah, Tatum, Kyrie, Booker, I could keep it going, and so like one of the biggest things is that they did was that, like, yeah, they move the ball. So like, if White wants to score and try to seek more opportunities to score, I think it'll be okay. Normally, if he's playing a lot more, I feel like Smart is not on the floor because I don't really see them playing together.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Not
gonna have to dig up some stats for the next pod. So Shane dipped. Shout out to him though. He had Celtics minus 3.5. I mean plus 3.5, and he had Celtics. I think he said money line plus 140. Quan, you can show that as the graphic for the spread and totals. When you get a chance, we'll go over those real quick. We got all our predictions in. So shout out my boy Ola too, man, for tuning in. I appreciate that. If anybody else tuned in, go and comment. Uh, so yeah, well I know I'm gonna pull up FanDuel right now as well on that. Game time in 2 hours. All right, so I'm on FanDuel. The total was down to 210.5. That's the lowest it's been all series. And then the spread right now is Celtics plus 4. So Shane cheated himself out of half a point.
because when Golden State win, the score is lower. Because when they won game one, when they won game two, I think Boston had 88. And when they won game four, Boston had 97. So when Golden State wins, they hold Boston under 100. And I think the overall score is like lower. So I say like 210. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be like right at the.
I'm looking at the team totals now. Golden State is at 107. Boston at 103. So I was staying away from the game total because 110.5. It's like, what is they saying gonna happen tonight? Like, is somebody getting blown out?
No, I think they saying that Golden State is gonna win, and they gonna win by like a decent margin of like 7 to like 10. I think they saying that Boston is not gonna score as much. Yeah, like Boston not gonna score as much.
And they give them 4 points. So I don't know. I would say Golden State over. Well, let me look at the half. Because damn, 107.5, you'd think that'd be sweet, but
yeah.
First quarter team total over 25.5, Golden State. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So first quarter, once again, first quarter, Golden State team total is 25.5, and I'm on the over. So
yeah, I think so too. Because they got to get off to a good start, and normally they do. At home, at least.
Yeah. So there we have it. That's gonna be my stamp of the night. That's gonna be my play of the night. We're gonna do a play of the night. I've been on the heater. Let's see. I was 4-0 on the last pod. I'm bragging about myself a little bit, man. 4-0 on the last pod. I faded Shayne. You know what I'm saying? Hit that. We was all on the under, I think. I was on Golden State. I think I was the only person on Golden State. And I think that was it. Oh, Jaylen Brown's under too. Hit Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I had only one I missed was Al Horford, but I'm not I don't know nothing about him. Whatever I think he gonna do is like it's gonna be the opposite. Because man, like
coming to hit 6 threes tonight. We'll see.
That'll be crazy. Cause I got him scoring like a good 8 to 10. Cause hitting six threes is crazy.
Yeah, over 9.5 tonight, and I feel like what's that? four buckets and a trip to the free throw line. I mean,
yeah, man, but like that first quarter, he got busy in the what was that, game 3?
the last
Yeah.
game.
Oh,
It was on the it was on that. What was that? That was the one that he just had 11. What was it, 11 and a half? And he had
yeah,
11.
something like that. Yeah. But he had like 7 in the first.
Terrible, man. Well, all right, we got the damn graphic. Let's get it, Quan. Show their ass the graphic. All right. There y'all have it. So, shout out to BetMGM. Shout out my boy PJ. I thought you might have popped up tonight, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. The Schwab. Shout out to Schwab. I don't know what Schwab had tonight. We got anything for Schwab? I don't think we got nothing for Schwab tonight. Shayne had the dip, but shout out to him. My boy DJ, my other half, my tag team partner for Good If It Goes Jam. DJ about to slide on me. We about to eat some burgers, y'all. So DJ can tell y'all how good the burgers were on the next pod. We're gonna go before game 6. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? DJ, when we started, DJ real, you know what I'm saying? He'll tell you if some food is trash. He'll let you know. I'll tell y'all the story about the pizza, man. When I first met DJ, I put him on this pizza. Pizza is DJ favorite food. So yeah, we're gonna start out the next pod talk. No, we're gonna start the next episode Good If It Goes Jam with the pizza story. We're gonna do that.
I don't even
We're gonna do
remember
that.
story.
I do.
What pizza was he?
Bocce's.
Oh.
We're gonna tell y'all Bocce's pizza story on the next pod. We're gonna do that one next Good If It Goes Jam. But DJ gonna tell y'all how I'm on the burger side. That's what we're gonna start out with. So
Yeah.
enjoy whatever y'all eat at home, chicken wings, cauliflower wings, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying?
You got the team over. You got them going over, or you not sure?
Just the first quarter.
You just first quarter. You think Boston going to cover?
No. It's 4 right now. 4, man, a good defensive game like that, 4 is a lot of damn points, but no. And even if it was 3.5, I wouldn't like that either. So
yeah, I think it's gonna be like 7 plus, 6, 7 plus. I think if Golden State win, which I think they are tonight, I think it's gonna be like good 7, like 7 plus. Like one of the role players is gonna step up for them. I don't know which one, and then they still gonna hit them with that Warriors third quarter run, and then in the fourth, I feel like they're gonna make better decisions.
It's crazy the fact that we know that that's gonna happen, and it's at home.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do about that shit? But
yeah.
We'll see. Well, all right, everybody out there in YouTube, Twitter land. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Another episode. Catch us next time. Peace.